Well, today's haul is from Tu at Sainsbury's, and I'm a little bit annoyed with Sainsbury's. Watch to find out why. Hello, my name is Susan, 58, 5'4" tall, size 22. So I placed my order with Tu at Sainsbury's, paid for it, very happy, got the text to say go and pick it up because I'm too tight to pay for the postage. And of course when I got there, I thought, well, that's a small package. When I went back, they hadn't emailed me, they hadn't messaged me. The only way I could tell was they had refunded me half of my order. Well, virtually just over half of my order. They had taken 4 items out. Presumably, the stock wasn't available by the time they got around to processing my order. But I think that's really bad. Why is there showing stock available if it's not? So today's haul is going to be quite short. I've only got 3 different items to show you as opposed to the 7 that I planned. Maybe I'll forgive Tu at Sainsbury's because this cardigan is absolutely gorgeous. Originally £25, I got it half price for £12.50. And just look at that bow diamante detail there. Can you see in the sunshine? Let me try and sort it out for you. And just look at that bow detail there for the buttons. These little diamante bows have just been sewn onto the front because it's actually done up with rather large silver poppers on the behind. So hopefully they sit nicely. Little difficulty doing that back up then. Grey marl, substantial. This is going into the winter sort of cardigan, but I thought, you know, half price. I'm going to be in the market for cardigans very soon. I'm going to have a bit of that, and I just think it is really, really lovely. They just warn you that it's a delicate nature because of the yarn and because of the jewellery to avoid snagging the garment. I hadn't even contemplated that. I wonder how you protect that to put it through the wash. Oh, please don't say it's hand wash only. It will be going back if it is. No, it says 30 degrees, gentle wash. So it should be okay. Hopefully. A basic white tee. This is a substantial sort of cotton tee. It's got some weight to it, and I like the fact that it's got this rib around the collar here so it sits flat. I've had quite a few t-shirts recently where they felt baggy and not sitting very well, although I don't know, does that rib cheapen it just a little bit? Now, I said it's just a plain basic tee. It's got the square long sleeves on this sort of drop shoulder, but what I really liked was this tie detail here. I thought that elevates a white tee rather than just a plain boxy white tee. Now I think I've made a mistake. I always quite often like to size up in t-shirts because I don't like them to be clingy, so I've ordered a size 24. It looks massive, but so often I've said that and it ends up not being so. So I withhold my judgment on that. And I thought it would look rather nice with this coral patterned skirt. You know, I've been in love with this colour and with this sort of long tiered style. Let's hope that this first tier doesn't hit me at the wrong place. This was, let me go back and check. Sorry, I was very remiss. £4.50 for the white t-shirt. What a bargain, because that was actually £15 full price, and the skirt is £6.75, and that is a reduction from £22.50. I bought the skirt in a size 22. It's got half of an elasticated waist there. The front is plain, the back elasticated. just elastic in a casing, but I think that one's going to be fine because it's quite tight fitting. Just wondering, no, I think the pattern means that it's not as sheer as it would be if it was a plain colour. The length, of course, is going to be an issue for me. Maybe I can turn the waistband over, or, as you always suggest, just take up a simple hem. But £6.75, I think I'm willing to give it a try. Oh dear, I seem to have 3 items. Let's try them on now. And to make my effort of going to the store to pick up these items worthwhile, I certainly hope that they are keepers. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take them all back again. And what a waste of effort that's been if I don't get to keep anything. People say they always applaud my honesty. Honestly, the camera never lies, does it? This just looks blimmin' awful, and it is definitely going back. It is a mini crop style. It's not the longer length that I thought or hoped it might be. You can see that I've done those poppers up and I've got a bit of a gapage here, and I don't think it because it's too tight. I don't know, there just seems to be a mismatch of where the poppers are into proportion. I don't know, it's just gaping very oddly. I like the diamante, I do, but I think this V is just maybe just a little bit low cut. What are you supposed to wear underneath? Obviously this shirt from Asda isn't the best item to be wearing underneath, but surely any camisole, any sort of little top you're going to be wearing underneath is going to show in this portion here. The V, to my mind, is just too low. Sleeves a good fit and the fabric is nice. This is a nice yarn. Not so sure about the grey now I've got it on. Maybe it's because I'm still in summer mode and I'm liking the bright colours. But this grey, I don't know. It's boring, isn't it? It's my school uniform, my sixth form school uniform was grey, and I think this is just taking me back to those boring days. Undone, not so bad, but you want to see these details, don't you? And I certainly don't want to see these ugly poppers on the other side if you wear it undone. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to be saving my £12.50 and this will be going back. I called it. I just think this fit is just too big and baggy for me. I should have had the confidence to stick to my regular size, and I think I would have liked this, but at the moment there's just too much here and here and here and here. Although, yeah, no, actually I take that back about the sleeves. I like it because they cover my arms. From the side profile, I think this sort of knot here does add to that detail. I think it might have looked a little bit better in a different colour. White I sometimes find just a little bit too plain and boring. Though if you saw my white top in my recent Asda haul, you'll know that I loved that white top because it had all that extra detailing on. Oh, of course it's not going to cling to my bits that I don't want it to cling to because this is oversized. It's a nice, generous length. I could imagine some people wearing this with their leggings or whatever. I've got a baggy pair of jeans on, and I think that's the issue really. If you've got baggy on the top, you need tight on the bottom or vice versa. I don't understand what this t-shirt is. Is it a plain boxy t-shirt that they've just done this scrunch to? And I know you can get a t-shirt yourself, can't you, and do this sort of detailing to take in some extra fabric. But I was hoping it was going to look a little bit more sophisticated. Yes, you see, in a size 22, it's going to give me some shape and definition. But unfortunately, this size 24 is just too big for me. Not down to Sainsbury's. That's my bad, I'm afraid. I should have just stuck to my 22. The skirt is a really good fit. Now, with this t-shirt, I've literally just put a sort of scrunchie up there just to bring it in more and get it up out of my way. And I think it shows off the skirt better like that, and that is sort of the length of top I would fit in with. And I think that's the way to wear this skirt with a shorter top. I would probably just have a plain whitish off-white t-shirt just tucked in. Then I don't have all this bulk. Nice fitting around the waist there. I've got lots of room, lots of movement. It's sitting quite nicely with this front plain waistband, and then the elastication does its job of holding it in close. Pockets, I hadn't realised there was pockets on this skirt because they are sitting so beautifully. So often I complain that they're gaping because I haven't got the fabric, but these are actually really nice pockets, although they're not substantially large, which is good because I think if I was to put anything heavy in, I think this waistband, as you can see, would start pulling down. The length is the maximum that I would want a skirt or a dress to be. I often find this with Sainsbury's. Their clothes are very long, and I've recently seen some beautiful dresses in there, but I just know they're going to be too long for me. So definitely, if you're taller than 5'4" and above, Sainsbury's are the place to go for dress lengths for those taller ladies. There's certainly taller curve ladies. Could I be bothered to take this hem up just a little bit? I think just about there would be perfect. So you can just see my ankles, my footwear, and there's less worry about tripping on this skirt. My concern was that this tier was going to hit me at the wrong place. If I was to do the sit down test, I probably would feel that this was quite tight and exposed, but it's not like some skirts you find they've got this tier here, so it suddenly gets really tight there and then it exposes this. I think this wins in that stakes. £6.75, I think this skirt is a keeper, and I will probably be shortening it. Well, that was a very short haul to have shared with you today. As some say my videos go on too long, hopefully this is a better length for you. I do like to show you more because you got to get a real taste of what's available in that Tu sale. And to be honest, going backwards and forwards to the storm, it has to be worth my while. So I was really annoyed that they cancelled half of the order. But one item out of the three I think is a keeper, 33% success rate. That's not too bad, is it? I hope you have also found this haul to be a success and want to come back and watch me again. Why not push that subscribe button? But if not, thumbs up, comment in the comments below is always appreciated. But most important of all, just come back and watch me again. Goodbye for now.